This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
You know what I remember when you were born?
Today tastes like a Sunday ritual. And it never tasted this good.
Student involvement is a top priority here at Itawamba Community College.
If you want to be involved with student government, then the Student Government Association is the place for you.
If you have a stellar GPA, then Phi Theta Kappa is for you.
If you're interested in the diverse culture of our campus population, then the Diversity Club is for you.
If you're interested in leadership and service, then Indian Delegation is for you.
If you're majoring in computer programming or computer networking, then CPNA, the Computer Programming Networking Association, is for you.
If you're interested in good conversations and free lunch on Thursdays, then the Wesley Foundation is for you.
Our health science programs also have specific organizations for those majors.
Student Activities is excited to bring you new opportunities here at the ICC Tupelo campus.
Whatever your passion may be, we have a place for you.
This video is brought to you by Phi Theta Kappa, Beta Chi Sigma, Tupelo campus.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set for Game 2 here between ICC and Meridian. The Indians trying to bounce back and earn a split here for the afternoon or to the evening. Colton Osborne will be pitching here in Game 1 for ICC. There's the shadows starting to set here over the field. It's going to be making it a little difficult to see for a little while with the broadcast. So we ask that you bear with us. The First American National Bank opening pitch, high and outside for a ball. It comes your way at 6:06. That's a 6:06 First American National Bank opening pitch here from Fulton, and it goes for a ball. That pitch in there for a strike. 1-1 now is the count. Adam Gore, Dr. Brad Boggs bringing this action here. Brad, the Indians dropped the first game of the day, a baffling game. 18-10 as a breaking pitch in there for a strike. 1-2 now is the count. Indians dropped that one in 7 innings. Got to find a way to bounce back here. And this game right now for second place in the league.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's even more important now. Obviously, Indians want to hold on to that number 2 spot in the conference. And to do that, we've got to come back and, I guess, basically put Game 1 behind us and forget about that, and let's move on to Game 2 here and try to pick up a big win.
That ball in the dirt. Count goes full now. 3-2 here to Thomas. We didn't get the lineups before the game, so we'll be bringing them to you as we get the players announced throughout this contest. 3-2 pitch. Popped out of play. Foul, and we'll stay at 3-2.
Yeah, Osborne on the year currently has 11 appearances coming into this game. He's got 4 wins, 1 loss. He does have 1 save to his credit. He has given up 57 hits, 31 runs, 11 base on balls, and has 47 Ks. Of course, as I speak on base on balls, he just put the first batter on Thomas.
Batting next is number 19.
Borderline pitch to knees, not going the way of the Indians there. A walk, and this will bring up Tully for the Eagles. So runner on first and no outs. That's one thing the Indians struggled with, was 6 walks in game 1. A lot of those were untimely, though, as 3 runs came off 3 of those walks there in the first game of the day. So this is Tully at the plate. Swings the first pitch he sees, gives it a ride. Left fielder's going to go back, but will squeeze it for the out. And that sounded good off the bat that time, just not enough power as he was a step in front of the warning track and reeled that in for out number 1.
Yeah, he's sitting on that first pitch, drove it pretty good, hit it good and hard, but right at Hayden Harris out in left field. Hayden able to make the play on it. Runner wasn't able to tag up from first. So 1 out now, runner's still at first.
So that line out to left, as you mentioned, the first out of the inning. Ground ball, that's going to be a foul ball, and that'll go for strike 1. Well, we appreciate everyone that's tuned in today, as we had a marathon there in the first game of the day. Went roughly 3 hours and 18 minutes, I believe, will be the final count of that first game, and that's going to be a hit batter.
Yeah, not any way for Luke to get out of the way of that one. That one was way inside, and
up to bat is number 12, Brett Mason.
Kind of took it there on the hamstring part, and so basically, and he's fine. Jogged it off, went down to first, but again, another base on balls. Well, that was hit by pitch right there, Indians, but put another hitter on. I'll put another batter on.
And this is going to be Mason at the plate. He had a very good game 1 where he had 3 hits. He was, 4 hits, as he was 4 with a walk. Ground ball, going to have to hurry, throw across the way, and is retired. 4-3, a bang-bang play there, just out of the reach of the pitcher. Good job by the second baseman for ICC. I believe that's Carter coming in and finishing off the play.
Yeah, it was hit just, it wasn't hit hard enough for the double play. So the only play on that one was first. If anybody at home was listening to us and didn't see it, was wondering why we didn't try to turn the double play, wasn't hit hard enough. And so the only play for Kylan was at first. So we got the out now. We got 2 outs. Do have a runner at second and third.
So the Indians need to find the exit here, as this is, I believe, Butler at the plate. Butler looks at that first pitch, low for a ball.
Yeah, there's a breaking pitch in there that just didn't stay up high enough above the kneecaps or at the knees to be called a strike.
So 1-0 is the count. 2 outs. Runners at second and third here for Meridian. Trying to strike early here in game 2. Breaking pitch falls off the table just a little bit too soon inside as well. 2-0 now is the count. If you're just now joining us, Meridian picked up an 18-10 win in 7 innings. Just a bizarre game, as it was a back and forth game, 2 runs, tied contest, back to 2 runs, and flip-flop back and forth. This pitch popped up, second baseman drifting back and will squeeze it for the out. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. We'll take a timeout and be back with the bottom of the first as ICC and Meridian scoreless here in game 2.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Today, tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
You know what I remember when you were born?
Today tastes like a Sunday ritual. And it never tasted this good.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
And welcome back now as we head to the bottom of the first inning. No score here in game two between ICC and Meridian. It's going to be Lane Domino starting things off here for the Indians. Well, Meridian got runners on second and third, just couldn't do anything with them in the top half of the inning as that first pitch to Domino across for a strike.
Yeah, and it looks like Cole Boswell is pitching for Meridian, who has 9 appearances. Got a 1-loss record, 3-1, 31 and 2/3 innings pitched. Giving up 31 hits, 20 runs, 14 base on balls, and 30 Ks with a 3.69 ERA coming into this matchup.
He's got a 1-1 count here to Domino. Domino swings on this one, pops it up to the right side. Right fielder battling that sun now will jog in and makes the play for out number 1. Put the coaching shoes on you. You just come out of a ball game that was almost 3.5 hours, short, almost 30 runs. How do you get your guys fired back up after that? Because both these dugouts, the entire stands right now, the atmosphere at the ballpark's just dead.
It is, but I'm going to tell you, and what Coach Collier hopefully talked to his guys about is number 2. And finishing number 2 because Meridian knows that they could come in here, and if they take 2 from us, they now take over the number 2 spot in the conference. And I guarantee you he talked to them and talked to our guys about knowing how Meridian is focused and how they're coming in here trying to pull the upset and sweep Etowamba and take that over here in the last regular game of the season.
This is Riley Davis at the plate as the lights are on here at the ballpark. Anticipating the sun to set quickly here in Fulton. And a beautiful breaking pitch. Davis knew it, turns around and walks away looking at strike 3. So quickly, 2 away now.
Number 21, Peyton Harris.
And this is going to be Harris coming to the plate here for the Indians. As ICC quickly, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Harris fouls this one back. 0-1 is the count.
Yeah, so far Boswell's throwing very good, and you know, of course, this is the Indians' first time around to see Boswell as well. So, again, it'll take a good rotation around to kind of get everything, get the pitching charts, and kind of get a good look at him. And as Hayden Harris fouled off strike 2.
Yeah, fouled that one off his foot, and that does never feel good. And so he's behind the count now, 0-2. And that pitch just missing low. Good idea, just a little low in the zone that time. 1-2 now is the count.
Yeah, it's a great 0-2 pitch there by Boswell. Great placement. Just Hayden Harris had the very patient and didn't go after it. Same with that one.
That pitch up high now. 2-2 is the count as you see the shadows stretching over the field here at Crescent Field. Anything to the right side of the field is going to be an adventure. As a swing and a miss for strike 3. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Indians in the bottom half of the inning. We've played 1. No score here in game 2 between ICC and Meridian. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. Who's going to stop us?
Sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. Get $5 off your first delivery.
Pizza, pizza.
Parmesan, Asiago, and fresh mozzarella.
All this cheesing is rather pleasing.
Yep, tastes like $1,000,000.
Pepperoni cheeser. Only $7.
Pizza.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set here for the top of the second inning. No score between ICC and Meridian here in Game 2.
John Mitchell.
As we said, this game's got postseason seeding on the line here, as Meridian took the first game of the day and Pearl River defeated Northeast in their first game, so that pretty much mathematically took care of things there for Pearl River to win the regular season championship. That was a nice job there on the pop-up to be able to get that one and get the out. I missed who the batter was, though.
It was Mitchell. He tried to lay a bunt down and just kind of popped it up. Obviously, he didn't get the top half of the bat, didn't get it down, so popped up to the pitcher, and Osborne was able to squeeze it and got the out.
And that pitch in there for a strike. You know, Colton Osborne's been pretty steady for the Indians this year. Doesn't do anything as there's going to be a shot right back up the middle, so that's on me for calling that one out. But I was going to say, doesn't do anything flashy. He just comes to work, does his job, gives the Indians the best chance to come out and win a ball game. You like that blue-collar mentality out of a pitcher like that.
Yeah, you really do, and Indians are really leaning on him right now to pitch that good of a game again, because, as we've mentioned, you know, this game does have postseason implications for the Indians.
So a runner at first, and this is going to be Johnson, the number 8 batter in the lineup. Listen to that curveball, and apparently it just missed a little low. 1-0 is the count. Looked pretty good from here.
Did look good, and even better than that, I'm not certain how he laid off of that and didn't swing, but he did have a lot of patience and did not.
And that pitch missing low, 2-0 now is the count here to Johnson. I missed the previous batter again, as Johnson's at the plate. Mitchell started the inning with a pop-up on a bunt attempt. That's 3-0 now is the count. And I can't pick up the number.
I missed it, too.
We didn't get
that was all on me right there.
I'll take the blame this time. You can get the next one.
It would, if it was, as of last game, it would have been Dias, if it was the same as last game.
And that pitch in there for a strike. Dice is number 4. It is a single number, so pretty good chance that's who that's going to be.
I'm going to go with it.
Yeah, so why not? 3-1 now is the count. Osborne trying to come back and force the count to go to full here. Instead of a shot to the second baseman. Nice play there. There's one. Are they going to be able to get 2? Yes, they do.
Yeah, great play, even though they had a little hiccup there with the flip, but did a great job of turning 2.
Call that one 6-4-3 on the double play, and a nice job there by the Indians to get an unconventional 3-up, 3-down inning thanks to the Little Caesars double play. We'll take a break. Let's hear from Little Caesars and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. Who's going to stop us?
Sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. Get $5 off your first delivery.
Pizza.
Parmesan, Asiago, and fresh mozzarella.
All this cheesing is rather pleasing.
Yep, tastes like $1,000,000.
Pepperoni cheeser. Only $7.
Pizza.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, Roll Tide!
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we head now to the bottom of the second inning. Carter's going to lead us off here, and he was a triple away from the cycle in game one. Stands in, takes that first pitch low and inside for a ball. This is still Boswell on the hill here for the Eagles. ICC trying to earn a split. Is that pitch missing low? 2-0 now is the count. Indians fall 18-10 in 7 innings in the first game. And if you missed that game when we archive it at the end of the season, I do invite you to go back and watch it because that was a quite peculiar game. It's not a slight against ICC, not a slight against Meridian. It's just so many things happened in that game, even to the point where we had to switch out the home plate umpire, as that's going to be a leadoff walk issued to Carter. So if that tells you where we're at, where you get a home plate umpire switched out, a little bit of everything happened in that game. So we do encourage you to go back and watch that one at the end of the season as a leadoff walk there, and this is going to bring up Murphy to the plate.
Yeah, and also if you're a fan of offense, if you're one of those that likes to watch an offensive baseball game, that was one. Obviously, as you've heard the score and Adam mentioned it, it was an offensive baseball game.
Murphy at the plate takes that pitch for a strike. 0-1 is the count. Do clear your calendar, though, if you do plan on rewatching that game later on, as it was nearly 3.5 hours just for a 7-inning game. Murphy shows bunt, lays it down. Don't see that much out of Murphy. Throw over to first is in time, and that was a little bit more difficult than people are going to give him credit for, as that ball was back in the sun. Sacrifice bunt by Murphy, 1-3 on the putout.
Next is number 32, Connor Gardner.
He laid down a good bunt because that was a tough ball. I mean, that pitch was a little high, and he was still able to lay the bunt down on the ground without popping it up. A lot of times when you get a high pitch like that, you'll pop the bunt up. He was able to get it down on the ground very good. It was a sacrifice, got the runner at second now, so runner's in scoring position.
1 out in the inning. Ball in the dirt blocked up nicely that time, but that, and then it almost turned into an error because the first baseman was looking right back directly into the sun, as he basically had his eyes closed when he caught the ball and felt it hit his glove and just squeezed it there. As 1 out. Big swing and a miss there, evens the count at 1-1, as this is Gardner at the plate.
Yeah, and Connor had a heck of a shot last game over the center field wall, again that second tier out there. So with the wind, no wind right now blowing, it'd be good if he could get another one of those.
And you may have just called it, Brad. You did. Big time home run off the bat of Gardner, called by Dr. Brad Boggs.
Yeah, he turned on that one, ran right over the 365, so he got well over 365 out of that. So Connor Gardner turned on that, got 2 RBIs, so Indians up 2-0.
Big time shot there. And Brad, you want to go to Tunica real quick since you called that one that well?
I'll tell you, well, I would, but we're probably going to have to go to work in about another hour.
You're right on that. So 2-run home run there off the bat of Gardner, as now this is going to bring up Albritton to the plate. Albritton batting in that 7th spot here for the Indians. Looks at that pitch for a ball.
Yeah, that was big for the Indians to jump out and get a lead now, 2-0 in my opinion. Now that's going to give them a little confidence going into this, and so that's what they needed. Need a little spark because they had left last game on a bad note, basically, on a down note, I guess I would say, more or less. So getting this spark may help them.
Will Simmons watching and making a good point. This isn't the first time or even the second time Brad's caught a home run this season. At least the third or fourth time that he's caught it, and there's going to be a foul ball back for a strike, 1 and 2. But yeah, so Will want to know, Brad, how do you know when this is coming?
I really couldn't tell you if it wasn't for the people like Dr. Allen bringing us the Sonic Blast and the good.
There's a blast.
Speaking of Sonic Blast, that's right, Mr. Gore.
And that's going to be a hard hit, but they were playing him to the left a little bit, and Albritton going to get a ripped single. Ball didn't release and run like we had thought it would.
Now batting is number 2, Terrace Meeks.
And now this is going to bring up Meeks.
Yeah, 1 out, runner at first. Indians got a little something brewing here. Got the bats a little hot, which is good. Starting to figure out Boswell. Kind of that's what happens. You get more plate appearances. They go back. They talk to their teammates. They say, "Hey, watch for this. Watch for this."
And Meeks lifts one. Left fielder, though, is going to go back and camp up against the wall for out number 2.
Yeah, that's similar to what he did in Game 1. He had a lot of lift on it, except that one probably didn't have quite as much as the one did in Game 1. But just not enough to get out. But, again, good pop off the bat. And this is number 22.
Yeah, change in this number 9 spot. This is going to be Jonathan Whittington batting in that 9 spot. Typical spot held by Drew Capobianco. As we talked about, we didn't get the lineups before the game, so we finally have completed the Indians lineup as that pitch across missing for a ball. So this is what the Indians batting lineup looks like. Lane Domino, Riley Davis, Harris, Carter, Murphy, Gardner, Albritton, Meeks, and Whittington. Is that one in there for a strike? We'll find out the lineup for Meridian here in the next inning, as they'll have the number 9 batter coming to the plate. Runner at first, 2 outs. This is going to be a flare to the right side. Right fielder's going to go over in foul territory and make the play for out number 2, but not before Gardner does some damage with the swing of a bat. A 2-run home run by Gardner gives ICC a 2-0 lead. We played 2 here in Game 2. We'll take a break and come back with the top of the 3rd inning right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
You live life on your own terms. You won't be told what you can't do. And we're here to back you. From the boardroom to the big stage, Renaissance Bank supports women striving for success. Because greatness isn't held to anyone's expectations, except yours. So if anyone says you can't, prove them wrong. Rise with Renaissance, supporting women in the communities they influence every day.
Natalie, when she was first driving, she literally swerved off the road a lot because she was looking at herself in the mirror.
Maybe I look at life differently.
You don't call it over space, it's outer space.
But it's underwear.
The tats right here, look.
You always say chocolate's so weird. It's like chocolate.
Wherever the conversation takes you, we're here. This is Howie Sonic.
And welcome back now as we head to the top of the 3rd inning. It'll be Collier to start things off here. So same lineup as Game 1 here in Game 2 for Meridian. Collier was a tough out in the first part of that first game today. Stands in there, takes that first pitch for a strike. Super speedy guy. So if you're ICC, you want to make sure you keep him off the bases here to start the 3rd.
Yeah, be cognizant too is, of course, being a left-handed batter with all that speed, of whether or not he's going to try to drop a bunt down there on the third base side or whatever. So, just little things you have to be more cognizant of when you have speed at the plate.
And that's going to get through for a base hit. Nice job there going with the pitch, putting it out in left field. Second hit of the game here for the Eagles.
Yeah, and how many? I can't remember, but he had 2 or 3 Collier stolen bases in the first game.
He had 3 stolen bases.
That's what I thought.
In 2 plate appearances.
So we got to be aware of that. If you're Riley Davis back there right now behind the plate, And, of course, Coach Collier, as well as Colton Osborne, which is what he does. He tries the pickoff play there right quick. You got to be aware of that with Collier right there at first.
Each team with 2 hits in the contest so far here in game 2. Big swing and a miss. Just couldn't catch up with the fastball there. Both teams combined, I believe, for 24 hits in game 1. Yeah, 24 hits in game 1. Snap throw over to first, and if that one's thrown a little bit lower, would have been interesting as Collier kind of slipped when he made his move back to first. But a quick tag, no issue there. 0-1 is the count here to the leadoff batter, Thomas. Or I should say top of the lineup to Thomas. Time taken and swung on, but did not count as he called time there. Gave it to him very late in the pitch.
And he swung.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know. That's weird that I don't know that he swung still when he granted time.
There's a breaking pitch, and
I don't know where that was.
No idea. That one looked pretty good. Now the count goes 1-1. Sometimes a changeup or a curveball is so good, not only does it fool the batter, it fools the umpire. I think that was the case there. Awaiting the 1-1 pitch. Well, remind you of one of our sponsors this evening, Kegel Eye Center here in Fulton, 862-EYES. That's 862-EYES. Kegel Eye Center, proud to sponsor ICC baseball. As the count now goes 2-1. Hard hit, but foul. And it evens things up at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and no outs. There is a runner at first in the speedy Collier.
Collier really hasn't had a big lead over there, Adam. I've been watching him to see if he was going to get a real big lead, but he hasn't really yet. He just gets just a regular lead.
Osborne on the heel.
There he goes.
Runner goes. This one fouled out of play, right side, and we'll do it all over again at 2-2.
2-2, good count to run on normally, and so Collier was definitely tuning up the wheels at that point to go. I don't know if they'll dial it up again or not.
I'm surprised you don't see Osborne just to throw over to keep him honest here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs, runner at first. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
Yeah, big strikeout right there. Especially with Collier at first.
Now batting is number 19, Banks
So that
Tolley.
gives us 1 out now, and Tolley up.
First Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day. Renaissance Bank, the bank that understands you. Visit renaissancebank.com to learn more about their rewards extra checking account as a snap throw over to first. As Collier dives back without any issues, and Tolley at the plate here for the Eagles. Breaking pitch, and right that thing a citation, as that was just nasty. Turn without using its blinker.
Yeah, good pitch right there by Osborne, exactly. And kind of froze Tolley at the plate and really didn't even give a chase at it.
So 0-1 is the count. Runner at first. Another breaking pitch, and took some speed off it at that time, and Tolley way ahead of that one. As 0-2 now is the count.
Yeah, another good pitch right there, too. 0-2 count now. The count is in your favor if you're Osborne. You can afford to waste one here, but you don't want anything in the dirt with Collier over there at first.
They do set up on the outside corner. That's where the ball goes, and it's outside. 1-2 now is the count. 1 out here in the inning. That was a strikeout to Thomas that we saw in the previous at-bat. 1-2 is the count. Runner at first is Collier, who singled to start the inning. Breaking pitch, came back in on his hands, fouled it off. Good job finding a piece of that one. So it didn't quite break as much as he was anticipating back inside. More of a 12-6 break that time. So 1-2 stays the count after that foul ball to Tolley. He lined out to left in his first at bat of the game. And this one popped up. Get over the top of us here. And it's going to roll back and waiting to see if I hear a second or third thud because that's where Lee's truck is. But didn't hear anything.
Yeah, that was another one of those like we had in the first game where it was a little sketchy of whether it was just going to slip in between the netting and the awning here to come down on Adam Gore's laptop.
That'd be a bad day. 1-2 is the count. Runner was going on that previous pitch, goes again, swing and a miss, and the throw is going to be away.
As catcher's interference. I mean, batter's interference. Yeah, they're going to call interference on him because it hit him. And so, yeah, they're going to call interference.
So, technically a strike him out, not throw him out. Let's look at that on that Little Caesars instant replay. And, Indians got one there. I guess they're going to say it was in the way of his throwing, his follow-through there. So, an unconventional 3-up, 3-down inning. As we move now to the bottom of the third inning, we'll take a break and be back with more right after this.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Gee willikers, this Coca-Cola Zero Sugar tastes mighty delicious.
Come on, buddy. It has 0 sugar.
But it tastes great.
Let's take the breakables away. If you keep lying like this, you'll be a puppet forever.
But it's the honest truth.
You'll never be a real boy.
No, it's no lie.
You're right. It's delicious.
Told you. I never lie.
And welcome back. Getting an explanation of that previous play was the fact that he walked through the throw. Instead of just staying still, he was walking through the throw, and that's what caused the batter interference and the third out of the inning. So Lane Domino swings on the first pitch he sees. Center fielder drifting back. Is it out of here? It is. Solo home run off the bat of Lane Domino.
Yeah, it just kind of kept traveling. I mean, when you first hit it off the bat, it didn't look like, like it was going to make it over there. But that thing had a lot of pop to it, and that thing kept traveling, and it went over the second tier again on the right side of the center field, deep part of the outfield there. So Indians hitting the long ball today and keeping them on the board this second game, 3-0.
Big time shot there, and Brad, you kind of alluded to it. You don't see very many home runs get out to center field, especially when the wind's not blowing. And there's absolutely no wind this afternoon here in the ballpark. And Domino just muscled that one out of there, and that's the second home run of the game. And ICC now leads at 3-0.
And looks like that's Lane's 12th on the year, team leading.
As Davis goes to a knee, swings through that one, and a little upset with himself, knowing he probably shouldn't have went after that one there, and now finds himself in an 0-2 count. That pitch missing low and outside for a ball. One of those you just got to stay patient right now if you're Riley, and not necessarily try to force the issue. Just let the ball come to you and let the game come to you in this sense.
Yeah, I mean, the bats are alive, so you're exactly right, Adam.
Good job finding a piece of that one, fouling it off, and we'll stay at 1-2. Davis struck out looking. And his only appearance so far here in game 2. Looking to redeem himself here. 1-2 pitch coming. And rips that one, pulls it foul, and in and out of the hands of Coach Collier. E. Collier. As he tosses that one back to the dugout.
He's not wanting to rub his hand.
That's what it is. It hurts. You looking at him down there. And a swing at a high fastball, strike 3. That is the third Renaissance Bank strikeout of the day for Boswell. And this is going to bring up Hayden Harris. He struck out to end the first. Well, Rick's going to chase down a ball that got away there, and that gave him a chance to run over there and rub his hand where nobody was looking.
I think that's what he did, yeah. I mean, he willingly did that because anytime you try to snag those balls barehanded, it does sting, I can tell you that.
There's a ground ball, and it's going to find its way through.
Yeah, not just the most solid hit ball, but well placed is where you could do that. Again, because it was well placed between third and short to where it made it through. Single, 1 out. Hayden Harris on. Now you got Colin Carter to bat.
Carter walked, scored a run in his first at bat of this game. Trying to help ICC build on this 3-0 advantage here. Carter lifts that pitch low for a ball. Harris is over at first base where he just had a little seeing eye single that found its way out in left field. 1-0 is the count here to Carter. Carter jammed him, fouls it back and out of play. 1-1 now is the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner at first. We're in the bottom of the third inning here, ICC with a 3-0 lead. It was a solo home run by Lane Domino. Runner goes, throw is not in time, called a strike. 2-2 now is the count. Credit Harris with a stolen base.
Yeah, Harris got a good jump over there, and so easily made it in. So stolen base. So now you got runners in scoring position or a runner in scoring position with 1 out.
So 1-2 is the count. 1 out, as Dr. Boggs mentioned, with a runner at second and Harris. Ball in the dirt. Runner's going to try to go to third, and no throw. Good read on that one.
Yeah, that's being aggressive on the base pass, which is good. Watching the ball, and as soon as that ball got away from the catcher, from Johnson, Harris just took off, and so he easily took advantage of that opportunity. So now you got Harris at third.
Now a base hit or a fly ball deep to the outfield could be huge here. That's going to be a foul ball, so we'll sit at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Yeah, that's the situation right now here. ICC with a 3-0 lead, trying to pick up one of those insurance runs. And when we talk about those insurance runs, we talk about your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox. For all your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, or life, stop by and see Joey as that pitch high, almost like an intentional pitch there. Maybe trying to see if they can't set him up for, nope, he's going to get back in the traditional stance. But yeah, stop by and see Joey on South Adams Street for all your insurance needs. Hard hit ground ball, and it gets past the third baseman. Fair ball, and it's going to score a run. Now they're going to think about 2, and he'll be able to get there and stand up. That's a double.
Yeah, stand up double, hit it down the line, turned on that pitch, and like I say, third baseman couldn't get over to make the play on it, so it even got down further out there into left field, into the corner almost. And so easy double, stand up double for Colin Carter. So another run in. 4-0 now, Indians. So they put 2 on the board in the second, 2 on the board in the third here, and Meridian's going to make a mound visit.
So we'll see if they're going to make a change here. But before we do that, we're going to take a break and be back with more right after this here on the ICC Sports Network. Indians up 4-0, bottom of the third.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me. And the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance. And I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Well, it looks like they're not going to make a move here as the umpire breaking up the huddle there on the mound. ICC with a 4-0 lead, and Brad, you said it at the pregame, Indians need to come out, set the tone early, get some runs, put some pressure on the Eagles here, and they've done that so far. 4-0 here, bottom of the third, 1 out.
Yeah, they have, and I think that was very vital and important that the Indians do that, again, after losing game 1 the way we did with the errors and the walks and all of that. So very important that the Indians come out and set the tone, because knowing that Meridian was hyped up, knowing that they had an opportunity and have an opportunity to, take over second place. So, again, Indians doing a good job so far.
This is Murphy at the plate. He had a sacrifice bunt in his first at bat. Takes a big, healthy swing at that one, comes up empty. And somebody tell you Murphy would have a sacrifice bunt this early in the game, you'd be like, really? Not saying he can't do it. It's just he's got a heavy bat, so you usually don't take the bat out of his hand in that situation. But unselfish play, and it was a high pitch that he was able to get down on to get that sacrifice bunt, and it did result in a run.
Yeah, Murph did a great job, like I say, getting that bunt down, as we mentioned, and it is very uncommon to see Murph bunting, but once he did, got it down, great job.
It's got a 1-1 count now with a runner on second and 1 out, bottom of the third. That pitch high and inside, 2-1 now, goes the count. Like a lot of the crowd decided to go home after that first game of the day, or maybe just needed to stretch their legs a little bit. As said, almost a 3.5-hour, 7-inning game. As that pitch high and inside, 3-1 now. That's the count here to Murphy. I was fully expecting a text message from you, Brad, saying, hey, got caught up in the office, can't make it back. And I was going to be like, oh, okay, wait, it's Sunday.
Well, I won't say that I didn't think about it, but no, I was glad to come back, wanted to come back and see this good game here, the good matchup that we have as Murph draws the walk there. This matchup that we have between Meridian and Etowamba, and ensure that Etowamba hopefully retains second place.
Now batting is number 32, Connor Gardner.
And this is going to bring up Connor Gardner. He had a monster home run that flew the 365 mark out there in left center in his last at bat. Indians would love to see a carbon copy of that one here. 1 out, runners on first and second, and Gardner at the dish. That pitch missing low and outside for a ball. Saw Coach Andy Kirk here earlier and volunteer assistant coach Kelly Beth Ernest. They got practice this afternoon. They're traveling to Meridian on Tuesday, where they've got a chance to win the regular season championship and host the conference tournament next week here in Fulton. That pitch missing low for a ball. 2-0 is the count. So they'll hit the road for Meridian. Ironically enough, the last time they won a regular season championship, they had to win one in Meridian, and that's where they're going this week.
It is odd.
So 2-0 pitch coming. This one popped a mile high. Right side, first baseman giving chase. Second baseman calling him off and couldn't get to it. As the second baseman, I thought, had a chance to dive at the ball, but he was actually just diving at nothing. As the ball was near the fence over there, first baseman nearly had the play. So nothing but a exciting strike there on Gardner.
Yeah, you mentioned softball, and of course, for those that aren't aware, softball and baseball do things a little differently. The regular season, whoever finishes first in regular season in baseball is your state champion.
Yep.
Softball plays a tournament, and so at least the regular season division, the regular season conference leader gets to host that tournament. And we're hoping the Indians get to host that conference tournament. That would be next week.
May 5th through the 8th.
That's right. So if we can, I think if mathematically we can get at least one at Meridian, that could possibly happen.
And a big-time strikeout there of Gardner. That is going to be for the second out of the inning here.
Number 11, Bailey Albritton.
So now this is going to bring up Bailey Albritton. ICC and baseball and softball were both the defending state champions entering this season because, well, unfortunately we didn't complete the season last year. So with 2 outs now, runners on first and second, this is Bailey Albritton, who singled after a nice battle at the plate last time up. Swings on the first pitch he sees, and that one behind Coach Collier. And that one go for a strike. So Albritton will dig back in here, trying to spark a 2-out rally for the Indians. They've already put 2 on the board here in this inning. Would like to add a few more. 0-1 is the count here to Albritton. Boswell taking a lot of time here, and time is taken here by Albritton. Boswell has not taken his eye off the runner at second. That's Carter. So he just stared him down for quite a while there. So Albritton takes time now, digs in, looks at that pitch low. 1-1 now is the count here to Albritton.
Yeah, good eye there by Albritton, not being too anxious up there at the plate, taking his time, being patient, waiting on his pitch. Again, 2 outs.
1-1 is the count. Runners at first and second here for the Indians. Oh, nice pitch that time. It was high and inside. Albritton tried to turn on it. Just couldn't catch up with it there. 1-2 is the count. That was just a good location. It was going to be called a strike even if he didn't swing at it. Just a beautiful pitch there from Boswell.
Yeah, great pitch right there, as you said, by Boswell. Great location. Bailey wasn't able to do anything with it at all.
So waiting the 1-2 offering here with 2 outs and runners on first and second. In the dirt, blocked up nicely that time. And we'll go to 2-2 now. Meeks is on deck if Albritton was to find a way to reach.
Yeah, Johnson, again, did a great job getting out there and blocking that pitch up, ensuring that the runner does not advance to second and third. So, again, great job by the catcher.
So waiting the 2-2 pitch here. Breaking pitch, missing low. Now the count goes full.
Yeah, good eye and good, good patience there to hold off. I mean, those breaking pitches right there in the zone. Now, yes, it was low. It was called a ball, but that's, when you're trying to protect the plate and you got 2 strikes, sometimes it's hard to lay off that.
So now the count goes full. Runners are being in motion here. 3-2 with 2 outs. Runners on first and second. So Albritton awaiting this pitch here from Boswell. Being much more methodical on the hill right now is Boswell. Grounder, shortstop's going to have to come up. No, whiffs on it. Big time break there for the Indians as an error on the shortstop will allow the run to score.
Yeah, he was charging the ball to field it and make the throw to first because the runners were already in motion due to the 3-2 count, 2 outs. So the play was at first. So he was charging it and it went under the glove.
Yeah, one of those that didn't necessarily take a bad bounce on him. He just didn't get in front of the ball as he knew he was going to have to hurry. The error allows the run to score, and ICC now leads it 5-0. Now this is going to be Meeks. Is that pitch outside corner for a strike? Meeks has flirted with a couple of long balls in this game. Both of them to left field. One of them was a towering ball that ended up on the warning track. The other one was a laser that ended up on the warning track. See if he can get one out of the ballpark here. Well, he tried in a foul ball, but it caught part of the net. 0-2 now is the count. So that's what happens. You call a home run, it's a home run. I call it a foul ball.
Well, it could still happen. You never know. But he's got to protect the plate here. He's got to shorten up and protect the plate with an 0-2 count.
Boswell looking for the exit here. Runners at first and second. That pitch missing low. 1-2 now is the count.
Yeah, good eye because obviously still got runners in scoring position, or a runner, in scoring position at second. So a hit could potentially score a run.
1-2 pitch coming. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Big time strikeout there, but the Indians do hang 3 more on the board here. They lead it 5-0 at the end of 3. We'll take a break, hear a few words from our sponsors, and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Now as we head to the top of the fourth inning, ICC with a 5-0 lead here in Game 2, trying to earn the split with Meridian this afternoon in Fulton, as that first pitch from Osborne, high and outside for a ball. Big, healthy swing there, comes up empty. 1-1 now is the count. Adam Gore, Dr. Brad Boggs bring you this action here from Fulton. Michael Upton to my left, making sure we behave. He's got his hands full. As this pitch fouled back, 1-2 now goes the count. We do want to welcome all the ICC family members watching here and give them a quick roll tribe and say a special hello to those that are watching in favor of Meridian here in Game 2. This pitch fouled back. We'll stay at 1-2. Well, another one of the, three of them have broke now. The quick ties on the net.
Oh, really?
That makes you feel good. It's ground ball, and it's going to be a foul ball.
Huh.
Make a note of that for the illustrious John Wayne Harris.
Yes.
1-2 now is the count. No outs, as this is Luke, Mason, and Butler due up here for the Eagles. Ripped and foul. Nearly hit the infield umpire, and I'm just going to say some of the fans might have been cheering that one because they were not his biggest fans in the first game of the day.
Yeah, they weren't. Uh-oh.
Because that one gets away, and that one coming right at me. So I don't think Colton Osborne likes Gore. That's what I get for talking about the umpire.
That's true. That's true. But that one was coming right at us. I will say that.
So 2-2 now is the count.
As long as the netting holds.
Amen. As this one popped up a mile high here. Left fielder going over. Will camp underneath it and get the out. Nice way to win the battle there by Osborne. As that was a long at bat there. Had some couple of pitches fouled off and was able to come back and get the out. And so now this will be Mason at the plate. He grounded out to second in his first appearance here. So 1 out and nobody on here. Top of the fourth, Game 2 between ICC and Meridian. That pitch missing low for a ball. 1-0 is the count. This game's scheduled for 7. And this one's got a chance. Meat's going to go back to the wall, and we'll watch it leave the ballpark. And that's going to be a solo home run off the bat of Mason as he continues to have a hot day here. And he has swung just an impressive bat all day today for the Eagles.
Yeah, he turned on that pretty quick, and it was basically a no-doubter in a sense. But
batting next, number 34, Brock Butler.
well hit ball that gets Meridian on the board now. 5-1 is your score, Indians.
So a solo home run off the bat of Mason with 1 out, and this is going to bring up Butler now to the plate. And he takes that first pitch across for a strike. Paints that outside corner, but a good job by Osborne after giving up that home run, just coming back and throwing strikes.
Yeah, and that was probably your first major.
Oh, heads up for the fans over to our right, and Letty almost walked into that.
Yeah, probably your first hiccup by Osborne was I guess, that pitch, if you want to call it, to that Mason just hit a home run with, but otherwise, Osborne's thrown a good game thus far.
It was only his third hit surrendered so far in the contest, and shame on those fans over there not yelling heads up for that lady over there. Luckily, it just missed her. That pitch missing low, 1-2. Kind of judged by her jump that she had no idea that ball was anywhere near her. So awaiting the 1-2 pitch here from Osborne. Breaking pitch, but missing low. 2-2 now is the count. Well, it looked good for a second, but just traveled a little bit too low out of the zone. 2-2 pitch coming. This one fouled back and out of play, and we'll stay at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Nobody on the bags here. There was a solo home run by Mason. A little long run in the contest so far here. And this one popped up. It's going to stay in play here. Catcher drifting over, and just a miscue between the first baseman and catcher there. Got to communicate a little bit better if you're the Indians in those situations.
Yeah, again, that's really with the first baseman in there and even the pitcher there, that shouldn't be the catcher's ball because they've got to turn. They need to toss the mask and turn and have their back to it. So, again, you would hope that the first baseman or pitcher would pick that up.
That pitch in the dirt for a ball. You kind of heard Coach Collier. It's been a frustrating day for Coach Collier watching the way the Indians had 6 errors in the first game of the day. And a play like that, fall between 2 guys, he just yells at them, come on, guys, baseball isn't that hard to play. So now the count goes full. And that one's ripped and, ooh, nearly hit the coach from Meridian. If that one landed right behind his foot, if that makes contact, we've got a long time out here because that was blistered hard off the bat.
Yeah, he smoked that one, man.
So we'll stay at 3-2 here to Butler. He popped up to second to end the first, and he's going to draw a walk. Nice at bat that time by Butler.
Yeah, good job there by Butler. And so that brings up Mitchell now to the plate. Still 1 out here for the Indians. So double play ball would get us out of the inning.
The Indians need to find that double play ball. They had one earlier. And then they also got an unconventional double play when the batter interference was called on a steal attempt. That's a big, healthy swing there for Mitchell. Goes for strike 1. He tried to lay down a bunt to start the second, popped it up, and it was covered nicely by Osborne. Oh-1 is the count. Top of the 4th, 5-1 ICC with the lead. Breaking pitch, missing low and outside for a ball. 1-1 now is the count. One ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. That is the situation here. That pitch missing outside. 2-1 now goes the count.
Yeah, good eye that there by Mitchell. That's a hard one to lay off of, but it was just off the plate outside. But good eye by Mitchell.
So awaiting the 2-1 offering here from Osborne. That one gets away, and the runner will advance on the wild pitch. Right now, if you're Davis, you may just want to walk out there and talk to your pitcher. Be like, hey, look, maybe trying a little too hard. Take a deep breath. Let's throw some strikes. Trust on your defense here.
Yeah, Osborne needs to get his composure back. It's a 3-1 count here. And we don't want to, again, with double play ball just went out right there, but we can still get it out, and he needs to battle his way back here against Mitchell.
3-1 pitch coming from Osborne. And loses him there. Back-to-back walks now, and now Meridian starting to get something going here in the top of the 4th.
And you called it, Adam. There goes Riley Davis out to speak with Osborne and kind of, I guess, provide that calmness and say, look, all right, let's calm it down a little bit here and get it back. And Let's go after this guy.
Next is number 4,
Find your little
Caleb
ground
Dice.
ball right up the middle. See if you can't turn your second Little Caesars double play of the game here to get out of this inning with minimum damage done. But if you're Meridian, though, we've seen them be able to put a lot of cricket letters on the board this afternoon, especially in game 1. So they're trying to do it again here in game 2. And that pitch missing outside. So right now, if you're Meridian, you kind of just put the bat on your shoulder and wait until he can maybe even wait till you get 2 strikes on you. 1-0 is the count here to Dice. He singled but was erased on a Little Caesars double play to end the second. There it is. Swing and a miss. 1-1 now is the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. You've got a runner at first and another one at second here for Meridian. And a solo home run off the bat of Mason has already played a run here in the inning. Breaking pitch, missing low. 2-1 now is the count.
Yeah, it missed low, hard to lay off of. He did. Again, watched it go by, and the patience at the plate has held to his advantage right now for Dice.
So waiting the 2-1 offering here from Osborne. Fastball, nice pitch there. And you can't get the curve in there for strikes. Just load it up and blow it by them. 2-2 now is the count. Dice at the plate here. Runners at first and second. 1 out, top of the 4th. And that one fouled right back at us. That net gave a lot more than I'm accustomed to.
It's because all those zip ties keep falling off, and it'll get us one day.
Tim Center, be ready. 2-2 is the count. Indians looking for that second out of the inning here. Osborne checks the runner at second. Now delivers. Breaking pitch, fouled off. That one right there fooled him a little bit. Had a big blooping break to it. Almost came back in. Good job, though, by Dice just to find a piece of it and keep the at-bat alive.
Yeah, Osborne's throwing a lot of pitches this inning, too. So don't know how many. I know we're not keeping up with the total pitch count, but he's thrown a lot of pitches this inning.
So 2-2 is the count. Ground ball. Third baseman gets it. There's to second. And they're going to call him out as they're going to say he's out at second. Incidental contact is what they're going to say there. So it'll be a fielder's choice. 5-4. And now Coach Collier's going to come out and discuss things here with the infield umpire. And he's going to ask him about it, see if he made an attempt to slide, and he said he did. I'm going to have to agree with that. I don't think it was anything malicious there. It looked like a play where it just incidental contact.
I think you're right there. I don't think, like you said, there was anything in malicious involved in any of that play right there. It was just one of those things that happens. That's baseball.
Yep. So now that will erase Mitchell from the bases. Butler is over to third, and Dice is standing at first after reaching on the fielder's choice. And this is going to be Johnson at the plate. Johnson looks at a breaking pitch, low and inside for a ball. 2 outs in the inning now. ICC trying to get out of this inning with minimum damage done.
Yeah, just need one more out. If we could muster up one more out here and go ahead and get it, then they could get out of the inning without much damage.
That pitch a beauty for a strike. Evens at the count now at 1-1. Just painted that corner with the fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners on the corners here for the Eagles. This one, flare out to the right side. Could be trouble if this is fair. And it is. Fair ball. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And they're going to try to turn this into a triple. The throw is not in time. Clutch hit there with 2 outs, and that's a triple for Johnson. He just got that one. It hit on the line. Fair ball. And a timely hit there. A 2-run triple for Johnson.
Yeah, just did a good job going with the pitch and took it down to the right field side and got in that corner down there. And, of course, it was hard to dig out and got a triple out of it and scored 2 runs. So Meridian climbing back into this.
And here comes Collier. I was going to say, here comes trouble. And Collier delivers again. And we've got a one-run contest. RBI single for Collier on the first pitch he sees. We're back to the top of the lineup in Thomas.
Yeah, so now we're 5-4. So all 4 runs for Meridian have come in the top of the 4th inning. Looks like the Indians are going to get the bullpen going down there and start getting somebody warm.
Still only 2 outs in the inning. Runner at first, that's Collier, who is always a threat to steal. Now this is Thomas at the plate. That pitch missing for a ball. Thomas 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. He walked, was left stranded at third back in the first inning. Struck out swinging for the second out in the third. Breaking pitch, and unfortunately for Osborne today, that breaking pitch was there early. Meridian decided to hold off on it, and now he just can't seem to find the zone with his curveball. Fastball, swing and a miss. 2-1 now is the count.
Yeah, Thomas couldn't catch up with that fastball right there. It was on the outside part and just couldn't catch up with it, so beauty. That was a beautiful fastball.
There's that one just missing outside. Looked pretty good there. Maybe the simple fact that the catcher was set up outside may have got him to call that one a ball, but it looked like he kind of chased back into his glove hand side to get the ball. Either way it goes, 3-1 now is the count. Runner goes. This pitch is popped up. Meeks is going to give chase, but will not be able to get to it. And that'll go for strike 2 on the foul ball. Now the count goes full. Be a big time if the Indians can find a Renaissance Bank strikeout here. Just to show you how fast Collier was, he was about 5 steps away from third base on that previous fly ball that went foul. I think they had a little hit and run going there, though. 3-2 pitch coming. Runner goes. This one lifted dead center field, and that's no doubter. As he pimps the home run, and Meridian has rallied to take this 1-run lead here.
Yeah, he definitely sent a charge into that, and he knew it when he hit it.
Yeah.
He had a nice bat flip out here toward his folks. Again, nothing against the Indians.
No. I'm sorry if I hit one like that. I'm doing it too.
He put a nice charge again, going over the second tier out there, which we've seen a couple go out there today by the Indians, and now Meridian takes it over that second tier in center field.
A 2-run home run, and it's now 6-5. Indians charged out to a quick 5-0 lead, but we talked about this Meridian team. They've got the bats that can put runs on the board, and they have done just that. 4 of those runs coming with 2 outs in the inning. That breaking pitch in there for strike 1-1 now is the count. The Indians trying to get out of here as this one's lifted to center field. Meridian fans cheering it on, but it's going to end up in the glove of Lane Domino out there in center field. But the damage done. 2 home runs in that inning. Also a 2-run triple and a single as the Eagles put 6 on the board. In the top of the 4th, they take a 6-5 lead. We'll come back with the bottom half of the inning where the Indians got a little work to do now. 6-5 Meridian, back with more right after this.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Natalie, when she was first driving, she literally swerved off the road a lot because she was looking at herself in the mirror.
Maybe I look at life differently.
You don't call it over space, it's outer space.
But it's underwear.
The top's right here, look.
You always say chocolate's so weird. It's like chocolate.
Wherever the conversation takes you, we're here. This is Howie Sonic.
And welcome back now as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. It'll be Whittington to start us off here. Whittington, Domino, and Davis due up here for the Indians as Whittington swings on the first pitch he sees and can't come up with the diving effort. So Whittington is going to round second and head to third. This will be a triple for Whittington as he slides in safely.
Yeah, great answer there by the Indians with Meridian putting 6 on the board last inning and Jonathan Whittington coming in and taking that pitch down the right field line. The right fielder dove for it, couldn't make the play, and it went into the corner down there and was able to stretch it out to a triple. So great answer by the Indians there.
Well, credit the right fielder, though. He made that diving effort, almost came up with it. Ball bounced away from him after he kind of dove into it. And Whittington starts things off with a triple here for the Indians. Now this is going to be Lane Domino. He had a solo home run in his last at bat. Stands in, takes that first pitch high for a ball.
Yeah, the Indians need to respond here. Obviously no outs now, and you got Whittington at third, so Lane Domino at the plate, so we need a response here.
Each team with 6 hits so far in the contest. Each team with 2 home runs in the contest. Each team with a triple in the contest. So pretty much anything you can do, I can do better so far. That pitch just high, 3-0.
Good eye by Lane right now. Got a 3-0. I fully expect him to be taken here, and but got a 3-0 count from 3 straight balls here from Boswell.
Tying run is at third here for the Indians. Bottom of the fourth. And that one right down the middle for a strike. 3-1 now is the count. We're in the bottom of the fourth. This game scheduled for 7. For just now joining us, Meridian won a wild, peculiar one in the first game of the day, 18-10 in 7 innings. And Domino chases one on the inside there. Now the count goes full at 3-2. So Domino's got to protect the dish here. As we said, this game right now, the winner of this one will have the advantage of taking second place in the conference. As Domino hits this one right back to the pitcher. Throw over in time for the out, and nice job there by Boswell. He was behind the count 3-0. Was able to come back and get a grounder right back to him. Looked the runner back to third and got the put out 1-3.
Yeah, did a good job. Of course, the ball went right back to him, even though you got Lane Domino and the speed of Lane. Pitcher also turned and checked Whittington there at third before he fired to first, which was a good job, which held him at play, held him there at third, and then was able to get the out.
Riley Davis looks at that first breaking pitch, low and outside for a ball. This is a guy that's due right here, and Riley Davis. Been a tough out all season for opponents. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts so far here in game 2. So that pitch low, 2-0 now is the count. Davis catching here in game 2.
Yeah, good eye right now by Riley, ahead in the count.
You got Whittington, who started the inning off with a triple to right. And a big, healthy swing by Davis comes up empty, 2-1. One of those right now for Davis, swing for contact, not necessarily for power, as he's kind of swung himself out of some pitches in his previous at-bats and did it there as well. That pitch paints the inside corner. 2-2 now is the count. That's one of those where you're red hot, it's a ball. When you're struggling a little bit at the plate, it's a strike, and that was the case there for Davis.
Yeah, so Boswell's battled back and got a 2-2 count now. So big pitch here. Let's see what Riley can do. Got to protect the plate.
So waiting the 2-2 pitch here. Ripped, and that's going to get through. We've got a tie ball game. Great at bat there by Davis. He just battled, and finally found a way to win that battle. And we're tied at 6.
Yeah, great job right there again on the pitch. He was able to turn on it between short and third. Good single there, drove the run in, so Riley got an RBI. Tied the game up, 6-6. Now we got Hayden Harris up.
Well, that's just what you see good hitters do, and Riley is one of the best in the league. And even though he had been struggling in that case, knew we needed to come up with a timely hit. Did so there to tie the contest at 6. There's a flare out to the right side. And they're going to hold Davis at second. Back-to-back hits now, and Harris now has 2 hits on the day.
Yeah, Hayden just kind of went with the pitch on that side, too, and took it between first and second there. And, of course, I don't think they were really expecting him to go that way with it. And sure as heck wasn't playing it that way. So, again, single, but 1 out. Runners at first and second. Now you got Colin Carter up.
And we may have a little bit of a change here as they're going to talk things over, rightfully so, as Carter has been red hot this afternoon. We're going to take a break and be back with more. 6-6 is your score. Indians with runners at first and second with 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Game 2 with Meridian.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
If this just cost a little bit less.
Let's take a look at that with the Renaissance replay. Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra checking app.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as no change made there for Meridian. 1 out, runners at first and second here, and this is Carter. Carter doubled his last time up. He's walked and scored 2 runs today. As he swings on this first pitch, hard hit, foul back half a mile, but that'll go for strike 1. So 0-1 is the count here to Carter. Carter has been red hot today, Brad.
Yeah, he really has. He's had a great day at the plate, even the first game. So, again, looking for the same here. And, a little Olay.
They do get the force out at first. Second baseman upset with himself there as he thought he had a tailor-made double play. Was able to collect himself and do get the force out at first for the second out of the inning.
Tyler Murphy.
Yeah, now we're looking for Murph, hopefully, to not leave these runners on base. You got second and third, and, of course, tie ball game, and it sure would be good to break that tie with runners at second and third here.
He had a sacrifice bunt in his first at-bat, walked his previous at-bat. As Brad mentioned, 2 outs, runners at second and third. 6-6 is your score here in the bottom of the 4th. This one, a flare out to the right side. Right fielder should be able to camp underneath it, and he will to get the line out for out number 3. Well, the Indians able to scratch across 1 there in the bottom of the 4th. We're tied 6-6. We'll head to the top of the 5th as we'll be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online, davisfordsales.com.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, roll Tribe!
And welcome back now as we shift to the top of the 5th inning. 6-6 is your score. New pitcher in the game here for the Indians, number 17, Colin Babin. And Brad, I don't know if you can hear me over the music here, but do you have some of those Sonic stats on Babin?
Yeah, Babin currently, he's coming into this affair, he's made 10 appearances on the year. He's got 6 wins, 2 losses, 37 and 3rd innings pitched, giving up 32 hits, 17 base on balls, but he's got 29 Ks to his credit. So pretty decent year for Colin.
That first pitch missing inside for a ball. He also has a no-hitter on his resume this season when he won MACCC Pitcher of the Week. As this pitch popped a mile high. Shortstop makes the play. And that goes for out number 1. That was Luke.
Yeah, quick first out.
Next is number 12, Brett Mason.
This is the one we got to worry about right here, though.
Yeah, Mason, man, we talk about the day that Carter's having. Mason having an equally impressive day. Had a solo home run in his previous at-bat, grounded out to second in his first appearance here in Game 2. Swings on the first pitch he sees, right back to Babin. Babin underhand toss and gets the put out 1-3.
Yeah, that was a big out right there for the Indians, and Babin right there, of course, first pitch swinging and right back to him, and basically running it over to the first.
Now number 34, Brock Butler.
Getting him out. So that was a big out for the Indians right there, and, of course, now 2 outs in the inning.
This is going to be Butler coming to the dish. He's 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. He did score a run. That was back part of that 6-run 4th, and that's going to be a hit. The throw was impressive, but a hit all day there. Has a great play at short just to slide and make the stop. And that'll be the 7th hit of the day for Meridian.
Batting next is number 3, John
Yeah, first
Mitchell.
pitch swinging deep into the short hole there. So Whittington was able to stop it to keep him from getting to the outfield and made the throw from basically from the ground, and just obviously it was so deep there he wasn't able to get the out.
That pitch runs high and inside for a ball. Yeah, it's one of those, if he throws you out in that situation, you get ready to get paid to play baseball.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, that would have been a heck of a play, had he been able to do that. So it was great that he was able to make the stop.
Breaking pitch, slow roller, Whittington there, tosses it over and gets the out. Nicely done there. 6-4 of the putout of Butler to end the inning. So the Indians get a quick inning there. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll take a break and come back as we hear a few words from our sponsors, including Sonic, and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Natalie, when she was first driving, she literally swerved off the road a lot because she was looking at herself in the mirror.
Maybe I look at life differently.
You don't call it over space, it's outer space.
But it's underwear.
The tats right here, look.
You always say chocolate's so weird. It's like chocolate.
Wherever the conversation takes you, we're here. This is Howie Sonic.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
That's home. That's just like the Ravens. That's just like Pahokee, Florida. That's my second home. I got my degree from there, my first degree, college degree. It's part of my heart, it's part of my soul, it's part of my spirit. And, you know, it's everything. Itawamba Community College, baby, it's everything. It shaped me up to being a great man because it was part of the journey of me becoming the young man I am today. And it's home, man. That's it. Like, I could go there and lay my head down without no problems. Itawamba Community College, the best story here.
Welcome back now as we shift to the bottom of the fifth inning. 6-6 is your score. Gardner, Albritton, and Meek scheduled up here for ICC as that pitch across for a strike after a healthy swing there from Gardner, who had a 2-run monster home run back in the second. Comes up empty on that one. That pitch missing low, gets away. Nobody on base to really worry about there. So 1-1 now is the count.
Yeah, got a 6-6 tie here, so Indians need to keep the bats hot and try to get some runners on base and score some runs here. Break this tie.
Oh, nice little slurve action on that pitch there. Had Gardner confused and swings and misses on that one. 1-2 now is the count. Boswell still on the heel here. Got 6 runs in the top of the fourth to retake the lead. ICC tied it in the bottom part of the inning, and that's going to be swinging strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts now of Gardner. And that is the 5th strikeout of the game. And now this is going to bring up Bailey Albritton. Albritton 1 for 2 on the day. Single, did reach on an error on his previous at-bat. Swings to that first pitch. Boswell has settled in. He's working nicely low in the zone there and getting the Indians to chase a lot of pitches. That's low in that zone. So 0-1 is the count here to Albritton. That pitch missing low and outside for a ball. 1-1 now is the count. Hard hit ground ball, but just ahead of it. Now 1-2 is the count. I believe I see Coach Sean Cannon, former ICC Indian, now Nettleton head baseball coach Joseph Kuhn down there on the third base side. So that pitch inside 2-2 is the count. Saw former All-American Jesse Patterson, now Jesse Kuhn, who is married to Joe, here a little bit earlier. Got the baby out tonight. I guess that's date night.
Date night.
That's what
Nothing
you do.
like that.
That's what you do when you're married to a coach. You just go to a ball game.
That's right. Well, and you come to an Itawamba game, and we appreciate that.
Of course, both Joe and Jesse played here. Still a pretty good crowd out, even though the sun's starting to tuck away here behind the waterway. Is that one fouled off, nearly getting Coach Ernest over there on the side.
Oh, hot shot. But yes, the sun's gone down. It's cooled off a little.
This is just that time of year. You wake up, wear shorts, and if you come out to a ball game at the end of the day, wish you weren't. As that ball broke the glove of the catcher. They got stuck in its webbing, and that pitch missing for a ball. But, yeah, just happened to look up and saw where the ball hit the glove, and they're going to talk this one over here, and that might be it for Boswell.
Yeah, may have a change here.
Timeout on the field. We're going to take the timeout with them here from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this. ICC and Meridian tied at 6, bottom of the 6th. Back with more, or bottom of the 5th, back with more right after this.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And from my family,
Roll Tribe! This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
And welcome back. As new pitcher in the game is going to be Choice Diffie.
Now batting is number 2, Terrace Meeks.
Nephew of Holmes SID and a good buddy of mine in the ICC athletic program, Mr. Steve Diffie. And so he's going to be greeted by Terrace Meeks. There is one out. A runner at first here for the Indians. That pitch in there for a strike.
Yeah, and of course, according to what I'm looking at here, Mr. Diffie got 13 appearances on the year. He's got a 2-0 record. Does have 3 saves. He's thrown 17 2/3 innings for 18 hits, 23 runs, 10 base on balls, and 17 Ks. I missed something there, Adam.
It was a check swing. They appealed to second or to the infield. He said he did not go, and I think the Indians caught a big break there.
I was reading the stats, and I missed something there. I missed all of that.
So 1-1 now is the count. Grounder up the middle. Diffie finds it, throws it to second. And Coach Collier immediately coming out to argue this one. Said he came, trying to say he come off the bag with the throw. And Coach Collier did not even hesitate to come out on that one. And Coach Collier showing him what he did there. And they're going to say he's out. And
Rick Butter. Rick needs to calm it down a little bit.
Now batting is number 22, Jonathan Whittington.
And so a tough call there as 1-6 on the putout puts Meeks on the fielder's choice. And now there's 2 outs in the inning. Yeah, Coach Collier not happy with that one there. And that pitch looked right in there for a strike, but called a ball. So 1-0 is the count. as this is Whittington at the plate. Whittington tripled his previous time there. Stands in and takes that one 2-0 now. So 2 balls, no strikes, and 2 outs. Meeks is at first. That ball in the dirt gets away. Meeks will advance.
Got a 3-0 count here, Adam, and of course I fully expect Whittington to be taken, but now you've got Meeks in scoring position, which you've got some speed. So, but like I said, I fully expect Whittington to be taken here.
Yeah, how big was that out now? You're looking at it, ICC would only have 1 out with runners at second and third, and a 6-6 contest. Waiting the 3-0 pitch here. And that's ball 4. So a good eye there by Whittington, and now we'll go back to the top of the lineup with Lane Domino.
Batting next is number 9,
Domino
Lane
1 for
Domino.
3. Did have that solo home run to center back in the 3rd inning. Trying to spark a 2-out rally here for the Indians. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th, game 2, 6-6 is the score. Got really good speed at second. Also really good speed at first in Whittington.
And good speed at home with at the bat with Lane.
And that ball gets away, and runners will be able to advance. Meeks had to check up for a second. Didn't have a good angle to see if the ball got away, and he's able to advance there. Boy, a base hit would be huge here for the Indians.
Yeah, right now a base hit potentially could score 2 with the speed that we have on bases. So, again, like you say, base hit would be huge and give the Indians a 2-run lead.
Another thing Holmes has got to be careful of here is not letting any more of these pitches get away from him. As ICC has been able to advance a couple of times now on some balls that have gotten away from the catcher. So waiting the 1-0 pitch here. That pitch goes high. Fastball up high. 2-0 now is the count here to Domino.
Good eye by Lane. Lane's keeping his composure, staying patient at the plate.
So getting the call from the dugout across the way. 2-0 is the count. 2 outs. Runners on second and third. 6-6 contest. Bottom of the 5th. This game scheduled for 7 here in Fulton in game 2. That pitch outside, set up on the outside the whole way that time. And now 3-0 is the count. Don't know if they're trying to pitch around Domino or what in this situation with runners on second and third. We do have Riley Davis up next, who had a RBI single in his previous at-bat.
And 4 straight, so that puts Lane on, and now your bases are loaded. The catcher's going to call time and go out and talk with the pitcher, and but it does. Bases are juiced for Riley.
Now batting is number 3, Riley Davis.
Still 2 outs in the inning. Just going to go out and try to calm Diffie down a little bit. Say, hey, look, just throw the ball. Let's rely on your defense. Go after him here. But if you're ICC, if you ever needed a 2-out hit in a clutch situation, now's going to be that time. And this is going to be Riley Davis at the plate. He's 1 for 3 on the afternoon. He has an RBI single. He's also struck out twice today. Big point of the ball game right here. 6-6 contest. Davis looks at that pitch inside for a ball. So 1-0 is the count. Davis awaiting the pitch here from Diffie. That one right down Broadway. 1-1 now is the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bases full of Indians. This is where ICC has struggled this season, is when they've had bases loaded, coming up with some timely hits. Can they do it here off the bat of Riley Davis? Diffie's going to reset, and now we'll redo it here. 1-1 is the count. 2 outs, 6-6 ball game. Fastball just missing up. That looked pretty good, Brad.
Indians will take it in this case, but you're exactly right. It was very close, and so Riley took it. And you mentioned a minute ago about that runner being called out at second. Guess where that runner would be right now?
He would have already scored.
That's exactly right.
That pitch paints the outside corner, evens the count at 2-2. Yeah, you go back to that, and that's exactly right. I was going to say in the dugout because he scored.
Mm-hmm. We would have ICC would have a 7-6 lead currently on that play from second. But anyway, that's water under the bridge. We can't count on that 2-2 count here. So Riley's got to protect.
Bases loaded here. 2-2 pitch coming. And got him looking at strike three. Big time Renaissance Bank strikeout there for Diffie to get the Eagles out of the inning with no damage done. We've played 5 here in Fulton. We're tied at 6. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Student involvement is a top priority here at Itawamba Community College.
If you want to be involved with student government, then the Student Government Association is the place for you.
If you have a stellar GPA, then Phi Theta Kappa is for you.
If you're interested in the diverse culture of our campus population, then the Diversity Club is for you.
If you're interested in leadership and service, then Indian Delegation is for you.
If you're majoring in computer programming or computer networking, then CPNA, the Computer Programming Networking Association, is for you.
If you're interested in good conversations and free lunch on Thursdays, then the Wesley Foundation is for you.
Our health science programs also have specific organizations for those majors.
Student Activities is excited to bring you new opportunities here at the ICC Tupelo campus.
Whatever your passion may be, we have a place for you.
This video is brought to you by Phi Theta Kappa, Beta Chi Sigma, Tupelo campus.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. Who's gonna stop us?
Sir, Little Caesars has the lowest priced pizza delivered, guaranteed.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. Get $5 off your first delivery.
Pizza, pizza.
Parmesan, Asiago, and fresh mozzarella.
All this cheesing is rather pleasing. Yep, tastes like $1 million.
Pepperoni cheeser, only $7.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we move now to the top of the 6th inning. 6-6 is your score to be Dice, Johnson, and Collier due up here for the Eagles in the top of the 6th. It's still Babbitt on the heel here for the Indians. This pitch lifted deep, and gone. Over the scoreboard, and it's going to be a leadoff home run on the first pitch of the inning here, and Dice gives the lead right back to the Eagles.
Yeah, sitting on that first pitch fastball and, drove it. Of course, you and I have talked about it all day, Adam, and, the bats have been hot for both teams, but Meridian, I've been well impressed with their bats. They can definitely hit the ball there.
Most definitely, as that one was a shot to left, 7-6. Now is the score. It's something even more impressive than this. We've seen ICC hit some home runs today. We've seen Meridian hit some home runs today, but the wind is absolutely calm. These are all big boy shots that they're muscling out of the ballpark on their own.
Yeah, again, and they're not just barely clearing the wall either. They're no doubters when they're hitting them.
Yeah.
It's like they're off the bat. We know that they're going out, So you're exactly right about that.
So 2-0 is the count. As a fastball couldn't catch up with that one, as this is Johnson. Johnson had a triple that drove in 2 runs. He's also grounded into a Little Caesars double play that ended the second. 7-6 is the score. That pitch high and outside. 3-1 now goes the count here. Indians checking on the bullpen, trying to get them to speed up a little bit to get loose over there. That pitch high and inside, and that's going to be a walk. It looks like Coach Collier's going to come out and make the stroll to the mound here to talk to Babin. And Coach Collier taking his time out there. With this timeout, we're going to take it with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
You know what I remember when you were born?
Today tastes like a Sunday ritual. And it never tasted this good.
Davis Ford in Fulton is your Ford dealer for new cars, trucks, and SUVs and has a wide inventory of certified pre-owned vehicles. Find your next dream car or truck from our Ford showroom or go online to davisfordsales.com and search our new and used inventory to see what is on our lot. So stop by and test drive the all-new fuel-efficient Ford Focus or Ford Fusion or the new Ford Explorer or F-150. Go further with Davis Ford, 904 West Main Street in Fulton or online davisfordsales.com.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
And welcome back now. New pitcher in the game here for ICC, number 19, David Rowland, into the contest here as he'll relieve Babin. No outs, runner at first, and it's 7-6. Meridian has retaken the lead as that pitch missing for a ball. So 1-0 is the count here as this is Johnson. Or excuse me, no, this is Collier at the plate. So Collier at the dish. He's been a tough out today for the Indians and pops this one up. Domino will camp underneath it and will squeeze it for the out. A big out there for the Indians, first of the inning. And now back to the top of the lineup here in Thomas. Last time we saw Thomas,
Number 1, Ridley Thomas.
he had a 2-run home run. He is 1 for 2 on the day with that 2-run home run, a strikeout, and a walk. And so now with 1 out and a runner on first, Thomas will dig in here. So Rowland on the hill here for the Indians, trying to keep the damage to a minimum here. Shows bunt, lays it down, and then, oh no, the runner from Meridian is down and he is hurt, as that is going to be 5-3 on the putout. But we're going to take a break and be back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Good news there as he's able to walk off with his own power. When I looked up, it looked to be a lot worse than it was.
Next is number 19, Banks Tommy.
And so good to see there that Thomas was okay. Like his knee had folded back on him for a second, but he was maybe just cramping up there. And so now with 2 outs in the inning, this is going to bring up Tully to the plate. Runner did advance to second on that ground out. Would have been a tough bang-bang play there. There's a hard hit ball, and it's going to be backhanded. No, the third baseman's going to, shortstop's going to knock it down, and that's going to go for a hit, as that would have been a tough play either way there. And a smart play to hold on to that one and keep the runner at third. And now this is going to bring up Luke.
Batting next is number
2
33,
outs.
Braden Luke.
Luke is 0 for 2 on the day. He's also been hit by a pitch. And he will dig in here to try to keep this inning alive for the Eagles. The Eagles have had timely hits all day today, and they're trying to come up with another one here. 7-6 is the score. ICC looking for the exit. Rolling on the heel. Nice little sliding action on the pitch there. Swung on and missed for a strike. 0-1 is the count here to Luke. That pitch low in the dirt, blocked up there by Davis. Runners unable to advance. 1-1 now is the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. That is the situation here. Luke at the plate. Popped up to short in his previous at-bat. Fouls this one off. 1-2 now goes the count. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners on the corners here for the Eagles, trying to pick up an insurance run. They lead at 7-6. Grounder, second baseman, not going to be able to get to it. Another clutch hit there for the Eagles. They've done it all day today, and they come up with another one there. An RBI single by Luke, and they take an 8-6 advantage.
Batting next is number 12, Brett Mason.
So this is going to bring up Mason to the plate. So the Indians trail it now by 2. That pitch in there for a strike. As this is Mason at the plate. 1 for 3. He does have a solo home run. Back part of that 6-run 4th inning. Chases one there, well outside. 0-2 now is the count. He was thinking about parking that one again, just couldn't quite find the pitch there as it was well out of the zone. 0-2 is the count now here to Mason. That pitch missing low and outside. Not a bad spot to miss, especially after getting the chase one like you saw just before then. 1-2 now is the count. Top of the 6th. Meridian puts 2 on the board here. They lead it 8-6 in game 2. Trying to complete a rare sweep here in Fulton. That one inside. 2-2 now is the count. Rolling, third pitcher of the day here for the Indians. 2-2 is the count with 2 outs. Runners on the corners here for the Eagles. This pitch popped back and out of play, and we'll stay at 2-2. So the count will stay at 2-2 with 2 outs. This is Mason at the plate. Fouls this one off, keeping the at-bat alive here. And we'll stay once again at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Indians trying to find the exit here. Meridian trying to extend the inning with another clutch 2-out hit. Waiting the 2-2 offering here. Ripped, and the first baseman finds it, and does get it over there in time. For a second, did not see Rowland covering the bag. He was able to hustle over and get the out and cut down another run. But the Bulldogs hang 2 more on the board. They lead it 8-6. As we'll head to the bottom of the 6th, where it'll be Harris, Carter, and Murphy due up for the Indians. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Natalie, when she was first driving, she literally swerved off the road a lot because she was looking at herself in the mirror. Maybe I look at life differently.
You don't call it over space, it's outer space.
But it's underwear.
The top's right here.
You always say chocolate's so weird. It's like chocolate.
Wherever the conversation takes you, we're here. This is Howie Sonic.
The outlook for overpriced pizza has never been better. Who's gonna stop us?
Sir, Little Caesars has the lowest price pizza delivered, guaranteed.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. Get $5 off your first delivery.
Pizza.
Parmesan, Asiago, and fresh mozzarella.
All this cheesing is rather pleasing. Yep, tastes like $1 million.
Pepperoni cheeser. Only $7.
Pizza.
And welcome back. As ICC trailing it here, so we move to the bottom of the 6th. And we're joined by Dr. Allen on the headsets. And
Adam.
Dr. Allen.
Good to be on here with you.
Hopefully you bring the Indians a little luck here as we're trailing this one 8-6 as at first pitch, a ball outside from Diffie.
Yeah, maybe I'm bringing you a little luck tonight. Let's see.
It's going to be Harris, Carter, and Murphy due up here. As this pitch fouled back and out of play, evens the count at 1-1. Well, the problem is if the Indians go to score 8 runs here in this inning, Rick's going to make you have the headset on every game.
He would, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
So the count is 1-1 here. There are no outs as Harris is 2 for 3 on the day with a pair of singles. He has stolen a base and scored a run. This one fouled out of play over towards the soccer field. Nice full moon out tonight.
Yeah. I think we got 2 on the soccer field in these last 2 foul balls.
That explains all the craziness that has gone on this evening, the full moon.
It's been a long day of baseball for y'all, hasn't it?
It has. The first American National Bank opening pitch came our way at 2:02. Is that pitch missing for a ball? This first American National Bank opening pitch was at 6:06, and we're just 2 minutes away from eclipsing the 2-hour mark here in this one. This is Diffie on the mound here. And this pitch fouled off and out of play, and we'll stay at 2-2. Harris, Carter, and Murphy. If the Indians wanted to get a little bit of a run go, this is where they need to be in the lineup right here. We're in the bottom of the 6th. ICC trailing 8-6 here. Harris waiting the pitch. Grounder. Second baseman going to have to run over. Long throw, and it's in time for the out. Nice play there at second, 4-3 for those of you scoring at home. That play a lot tougher than it looked.
Now batting is number 5,
And now this is going to bring up Carter to the plate. Carter 1 for 2 on the day with a double, an RBI, and a run. 2 runs scored as he walked in his first plate appearance of the day. So 1 out now, and this is going to be Carter trying to spark the bats for the Indians. Fastball high and knocks the glove off the catcher there. I was telling Brad earlier, Dr. Allen, this is the nephew of Steve Diffie, the SID down at Holmes.
Really? I didn't realize that.
When Diffie texted me and said that his nephew would be pitching today, I was like, is he 7'2" like you are too? He's like, no, only 6'3".
He's only 6'3". Diffie's a good guy.
Absolutely a friend of the program here as that pitch finds the outside corner for a strike. 1-1.
Y'all have called a few games together.
We
I think
have.
a softball game down there at Holmes one day.
As a fastball he couldn't catch up with there. 1-2 now is the count. Diffie's come in and settled down well. Had a couple of wild pitches earlier, but it's just come in and filled up the strike zone here in the bottom of the 6th. 1-2 now is the count here to Carter. Got to protect the dish. Diffie gets set to deliver. Fastball outside. 2-2 now is the count. He kind of patted himself on the chest and said, that's on me. A little too charged up that time on that fastball. Now the count goes 2-2. 1 out, nobody on here. ICC trailing 8-6.
Definitely need some runs.
This pitch fouled back and will stay at 2-2. Chilly evening. Started off as a nice day.
Yeah, it was a beautiful day.
Well,
It's got a little chilly here tonight.
One of those I started the day in shorts, now regretting that. So waiting the 2-2 pitch here from Diffie. Missing low, 3-2 now is the count.
Come on back over, Dr. Boggs. We got room for you.
Brad saw that Dr. Allen had the headset, so Brad's going to take a seat, let Dr. Allen have it. So waiting the 3-2 pitch here. That one drifts high, and a nice job by Carter to stay patient and draw the walk.
You know, Adam, it's been a long day for y'all, but y'all done an excellent job and covered a lot of baseball today. Proud of y'all.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And just part of it, get geared up, do it again Monday.
I got the text earlier. Dr. Huebner at Meridian said, president there said, y'all would just do a fantastic job on your broadcast.
Remind me to send the check in the mail to Dr. Huebner.
We need to do that. We need to do that.
Appreciate those kind words, and we do appreciate those that are watching from Meridian this afternoon, as well as the ICC family, as that pitch drifts high for a ball. This is the regular season finale for both teams. We'll have to wait until tomorrow to see how the entire field will play out in the conference. And then Tuesday, softball is heading down to Meridian to take on the Eagles there, trying to win the regular season championship. As this pitch is popped up, jammed him. Diffie's going to come in, call everyone off, and make the play.
That'll be softball's last regular season game, is that correct?
It is correct. Last time the Indians claimed the regular season championship, it was with a win in Meridian. So trying to do it again here, and now this is going to be Connor Gardner coming to the plate.
If Dr. Huebner's still listening, I just hope he'll make sure he takes care of our softball team there tomorrow.
Monday, we'll have an exhibition soccer match here between Bethel and the men's soccer team. Be no broadcast for that one. And then also Tuesday, as that pitch hangs high for a ball, we'll have the MACCC Athletic Hall of Fame.
That's correct, in Jackson.
Butch Thompson going into that this year. Also believe we'll be honoring Jimmy Guy McDonald since we did miss it last year.
That's right. COVID caused that cancellation last year, so we'll be doing honoring both of those.
And so a busy week once again in the world of athletics here at ICC. Steve Diffie says he is watching, so we got to talk good about Steve. We have been all day. 1-1 is the count now. Here to Murphy. This is Gardner. Gardner puts a charge into this one. Right fielder's going to go over. Camp underneath it and will get the out. Well, the Indians get the tying run to the plate but can't do anything with it. We played 6 here in Fulton. And Meridian trying to get a rare sweep here as they lead it 8-6. We'll take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network. And welcome back to action, ladies and gentlemen. I'll just say this, had to take a break as that pitch goes high. I come back, I see Dr. Allen and Dr. Boggs just scrambling, looking at the equipment, and I'm like, is it on fire?
We didn't know if we were live or not. And, yeah.
Perfect. Big swing and a miss there as count goes 3-2. I believe this is Mitchell at the plate.
Yes. If I've got my, yes.
Swing and a miss for strike 3.
And so that brings up now Dice, and I think Dice had a big hit the last time, had a monster shot, didn't he?
He had that solo home run, and it was, it was that one that was a no-doubter.
Yes, it sure was.
So Dice stands in. Listen, that pitch is in there for a strike.
So we got 2 outs now in the inning here. Indians need 1 more out to get to the bottom of the 7th.
And this one lifted center field. Domino, though, is going to camp underneath it and will squeeze it for the out. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Eagles. They're in the top of the 7th. Do the Indians have any magic left? We'll find out when we come back. This will be Albritton, Meeks, and Whittington scheduled up. Indians trail it 8-6. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
This broadcast of ICC Athletics is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars, Davis Ford, the Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, the ICC BSU, your Itawamba County Farm Bureau agent, Joey Cox, Cagle Eye Center, the ICC Foundation, the Bank of Okolona, and the ICC Alumni Association.
You live life on your own terms. You won't be told what you can't do. And we're here to back you. From the boardroom to the big stage, Renaissance Bank supports women striving for success. Because greatness isn't held to anyone's expectations, except yours. So if anyone says you can't, prove them wrong. Rise with Renaissance, supporting women and the communities they influence every day.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we head now to the bottom of the 7th inning. It's 8-6, ICC trailing here in Game 2. Meridian picked up the 18-10 win in the first game of the day and trying to get a rare sweep here in Fulton. And if they do, that would put them in 2nd place as that is a new pitcher in the game here.
Oh, Dr. Allen
good eye.
Making the call.
Brett Mason coming in.
Really and I sitting here and just straight missed all that.
I mean, Diffie was pitching so well, surprised that they're
Now batting is number 11,
bringing anyone
Bailey
in this sense.
Mason, okay.
As this is number 12. I believe it's number 12. Let's look and see. Yes, still number 12, Brett Mason. In to pitch here.
Okay, well, I got him some eight appearances on the season, 2 wins, 1 loss. He does have 3 saves to his credit. He's pitched 12 innings, given up 8 hits, 3 runs, 8 base on balls, and 13 Ks.
Ooh, good looking pitch there. Called a ball. 1-1 now is the count. So Mason trying to come in and close things out here for the Bulldogs. And so far, everything he's thrown has been breaking pitches. As now the count 2-1 here. This is Albritton. Albritton is 1 for 2 on the day with a walk. He's reached both times, once on a single, the other on an error.
A little up there, so 3-1 count, hitters count. So Indians got to do anything they can to get some base runners. They got to have base runners, obviously, right here in this crucial situation if they want to consider tying the game or even going ahead.
And that breaking pitch hangs up. And some of the Meridian fans, I'm going to say rightfully so, thinking some of those were strikes and letting the home plate umpire hear it. And now this is going to bring Meeks up to the plate. No outs. There's a runner at first. This is the tying run. Meeks at the plate. Mason on the hill. And Meeks tries to tie it up with one swing of the bat. Instead, comes up empty. 0-1 is the count.
Yeah, it was breaking pitch kind of on the inside part of the plate there, and he wasn't able to catch it at any point, really. He just swung right through it.
So 0-1 is the count. Ball in the dirt, blocked up nicely as Albritton kind of tripped up getting back. 1-1 now is the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Runner at first. Meeks at the plate. He is 0 for 3, did reach on a fielder's choice in his last at bat. Breaking pitch hanging up, 2-1 now is the count.
Yeah, good eye there. Of course, that was up in the zone as the others were to Albritton. And so, again, good eye by and good patience by Meeks. Got a 2-1 count here.
Meeks looked at that one low. 3-1 now is the count. As as Mason has entered and struggling to find the zone here.
Yeah, throws a lot of breaking pitches.
Meeks taking his time. Three-1 pitch coming. Fastball taking the whole way that time was Meeks. Called a strike. Now the count goes forward 3-2.
So full count here. Got to protect the plate and ensure you're swinging anything close if you're Meeks.
3-2 pitch coming. Loses it outside, and now the Indians have the tying run on base. Winning run coming to the plate with no outs. Bottom of the 7th inning. And Jonathan Whittington coming to the plate. Do we have some late game heroics brewing here in Fulton? Runners on first and second. No outs, and Jonathan Weeks at the plate. Weeks had a triple down the line and right. That was back in the 4th. He walked in his previous at-bat. They flew out in foul territory to right in his first at-bat of the day. Shows bunt, pulls back, takes that pitch low for a ball.
And Meridian's going to come out now and have a conversation, rightfully so.
So Meridian's going to take the slow stroll to the mound. We're going to take the slow stroll to the mound with them and hear from Renaissance Bank and be back with more right after this.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
And welcome back out of that timeout. Don't want there going to be any changes here. There was a sarcastic round of applause and some cheers when the umpire dusted off the plate. Some of the Holmes faithful have been asking for him to do that over the past couple of pitches. We have not had a lack of crowd participation today.
No, most definitely. It's been an interactive game by both sides, and good day at the park for all, and the fans have really gotten into this game, or both games, actually.
So Whittington awaiting this 1-0 pitch, steps off and looks the runner back to second. Tying run at first. That is Terrace Meeks. Runner at second is Bailey Albritton. Runner at the plate right now is Whittington. Whittington shows bunt, pulls back, takes that for a strike though. Whittington going to step out, kind of stare on the outside edge of the plate, thinking that one's on the outside. 1-1 now is the count here to Whittington. No outs, bottom of the seventh. ICC trailing this game by 2. Whittington has showed bunt a couple of times. Going to show it again. Lays it down, and they're going to say it hit him in the box. Or they're going to say a foul ball. So they're going to say a foul ball. So now the count goes 1-2. You know, these type of ball games don't have to say anything, Brad. The crowd will call it for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's there's a lot of interaction again, as we've stated. And, of course, I think it's just because both sides know what's at stake here, you know, in this final matchup of the regular season and final game for both of the regular season. So a lot at stake here, you know, in seeding for the conference.
1-2 pitch coming. Whittington swings and misses for strike 3. Big time strikeout there for out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup here. And Lane Domino coming to the plate. That was the first Renaissance Bank strikeout of the game for Mason. Renaissance Bank, the bank that understands you. Visit RenaissanceBank.com to learn more about their rewards checking account, extra checking account. As now Lane Domino will dig in. Domino 1 for 3 with a walk. He had a solo home run to dead center. 1 out, runners on first and second. Domino looks at that one. They say he went strike 1.
Yeah, low breaking pitch there that he's throwing down in there is kind of keeping them off their feet, off their timing. Excuse me. And so Lane couldn't quite pull the trigger on it, but went around far enough that where they call it a strike. So again, 0-1 count now.
Domino at the plate. Nice pitch in there for a strike. 0-2. After struggling with the first 2 batters, Mason has calmed down nicely here. Has quickly gotten ahead of the count. 0-2 here to Domino. So Domino at the plate. 0-2 is the count. Runners at first and second. 1 out. 2-run ball game in favor of Meridian. Breaking pitch and
and the pitcher even getting a little frustrated out there as well.
I think rightfully so. That was a good-looking pitch.
You could see the frustration in him, and of course, again, the crowd behind us as well.
So 1-2 now is the count. Domino at the plate. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. And so 2-2 now is the count.
So he didn't go around there, and Lane, they checked him, and he did not go. And so he got a 2-2, as you said, Adam. So Lane hanging in there, and good eye.
2-2 is the count here to Domino. Bottom of the 7th, 1 out. Domino grounder, second baseman going to have to hurry. Finds it, throws it over. And it's in time. 2 away. Bang, bang play over there at first. The runners do advance on the play. 4-3 on the putout. And now this is going to be Riley Davis coming to the plate here for the Indians.
Well, the Indians down to their last out here, but we do have runners at second and third. So keep that in mind. So the tying run is at second. So a base hit by Riley could tie this thing up, Adam.
Well, he's got 1 hit today. He has struck out 3 times. He also has a RBI to his record. Bottom of the 7th, 2 outs, 2-run contest. That pitch missing outside for a ball. If Davis were to find a way on, it'll be Harris up next for the Indians. Tying run is at second. 1-0 is the count. Breaking pitch. Lifted. Center fielder's going to jog back, and that's going to do it. Meridian hangs on to pick up a rare sweep here in Fulton as they win it 8-6 here in Game 2. And as we talked about it, Brad, it's not that often we see teams come into Fulton and get a sweep, and it's a big one tonight for Meridian as they move into second place in the regular season finale here in Fulton.
Yeah, I mean, again, the bats all day have been hot for both teams. So you're exactly right, Adam. It's big for Meridian to come in and do that, and got a little.
Now we've got some jawing going back and forth in this one.
Coaches need to get out there and take charge of this.
And good job by both coaches to do so. You see them running out there, and we talked about it. This is a heated rivalry for many, many years between Meridian and ICC, and another example of that there as ICC falls in the nightcap 8-6 as Meridian gets the sweep. Meridian improves to 28-10 overall, 20-8 in conference play. ICC falls to 23-13, 19-9 in conference play this evening. Brad, your final thoughts on today's baseball games?
Well, you know, I mean, tough day for the Indians, really was. I mean, you know, of course, we discussed the first game and the errors that took place, and then, of course, the pitching and totally different second game. And the Indians came out hot, you know, and really did with the bats, and they had slowed Meridian down, and but Meridian came back, you know, and they did a good job. Meridian, you have to give them the credit where the credit is due. They fought hard today, coming into a hostile environment, I guess, if you want to say, you know, it's on the road. And so it's hard to do that, especially finishing up the regular season and knowing what's at stake to take over the number 2 spot from the Indians. And so, you know, the Indians hopefully will push this behind them. They still got a postseason berth. Well, let me rephrase that. They're going in. They got to do the play-in tournament. Is what will ensue next for the Indians, and as well as Meridian. Will be the part of the play-in tournament to see who goes on to the Region 23 tournament. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there, Adam.
Absolutely. We'll find out more of that on Monday on some of the matchups in postseason play, the best of 2 out of 3 series for sure. So for Raphael Henry, Lee Adams, Dr. Brad Boggs, Dr. Jay Allen, I'm Adam Gore. Meridian wins the first game 18-10 in 7 innings and comes back and rallies with 6 runs in the top of the 4th to win Game 2 8-6 to get the sweep here in Fulton. We'll see you next time, folks. Have a blessed evening, and as always, Roll Tribe.
So when are you going to get me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.